You have dry natural hair, you've tried everything, every single product that someone suggested to you, and your hair is still dry. How can you fix that? In this video, I will break down the 5 main reasons your hair is dry and how you can fix it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Exotic Roots here. I make natural hair and lifestyle videos. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to subscribe down below and join the family. If you got any value out of this video, leave a notepad emoji in the comment section. This will let me know that you really enjoyed the video and I should keep pushing more content like this. So let's get started. So the first reason is your hair care and your manipulation. You're not giving your hair the amount of water, nutrient that it needs. I'm gonna say something, it's quite controversial, but oils don't moisturize the hair. Again, for the people in the back, oils don't moisturize the hair. Did you get that right? Okay. Think about it. If you're thirsty, what do? Do you gravitate towards a glass of water or the olive oil that is in your kitchen counter? I'm pretty sure you'll go to a refreshing glass of water. If your hair is feeling dry and you're adding more oil on top of it, you're just creating buildup and sealing in dry hair. It's not gonna feel moisturized, it's going to feel greasy, but not moisturized. Our curly hair needs water to thrive. If it's dry, it doesn't need an oil, it needs water. So if oil don't moisturize the hair, what does? Products, water-based products. So if your hair is feeling dry, make sure that you're deep conditioning weekly or bi-weekly, using a leave-in conditioner, using a water-based twisting cream to make sure that you get that water component before you go in with something heavier. If in the middle of the week your hair is feeling dry, don't just slap an oil on there. Be sure that you spray a little bit of water or leave-in conditioner and then seal that in with a gel, whatever you used prior to style your hair. When I mentioned manipulation in the beginning, that can also cause your hair to feel dry. So how are you sleeping at night? Are you protecting your hair at night? Because you can really feel a difference when you go to bed with a scarf or a bonnet, and then when you wake up the next morning, your hair doesn't feel as dry. Cotton dries out the hair. So if you're just laying on a pillow, on a bare pillow with your hair, the next morning your hair will definitely feel dry. Another thing that can help is to use a microfiber towel to dry out your hair or a t-shirt. If I'm being honest, I never really used a t-shirt because a microfiber towel, guys, you can find that under $10. I'll put a link on Amazon, but you can find that at Marshall, Walmart, anywhere really. And it's just the whole experience of a wash day. It's better than just walking around with a t-shirt on top of my head. That's my personal preference. So next reason is your product choices and your styling techniques. There's a reason why I use what I use and what products I tend to buy. Your deep conditioner is one of your only products that is formulated with nutrients small enough to go in, penetrate the hair shaft, and give your hair what it needs. I make sure that the ingredients in my products are great. They are not suffocating the hair. I stay away from silicones, mineral oils, parabens, sulfates, etc. So mostly silicone. I'll just talk about it briefly. Silicone is something that brands use usually in conditioners, even in shampoos or styling products, because it provides a lot of slip, it gives the hair shine, you know, and it's a cheap ingredient as well. However, it feels like plastic and it's literally coating the hair. Some silicones are water soluble, so if you just wash your hair with a shampoo, it will come out. But some of them, they're not as easy to remove, so they just stay on top of the hair, they pile up, coating the hair and making it difficult for water to penetrate. Now we'll talk about your styling techniques. When you're done washing your hair, you need to figure out what kind of hairstyle that you want to do, and this will determine what kind of products that you're going to use. Hair care is something that should be personalized. So you need to know what kind of hairstyle works best with your hair and then choose your products accordingly. If we're talking about a leave-in conditioner is just kind of a primer or like a BB cream. It's not something that you can use on its own. You need to add something on top to lock in that moisture. So I see some people just washing your hair, applying a leave-in, and go about their day. Well, after 8 hours, your hair will feel dry. You need to add something on top. It could be a gel if you're doing a wash and go. It could be a heavier cream if you're doing twists or braids, or it could be a foam if you're doing a rod set. Once you know what kind of hairstyle that you're going to do, then you'll be able to decide what products will you be using during that wash day. And if you really can't let go of the oil or the shea butter, make sure that you leave that for the last step of your regimen. Work it into your hands and then just lightly apply it on your hair, but it's not something that you should be piling on top of your hair. The next reason is product buildup. You need to be shampooing your hair to be able to remove all of the products that you used during the week. There's different types of shampoo. It could be something mild, it could be something moisturizing, it could be something clarifying. It's really up to your hair needs to see what kind of shampoo that you should be using. But make sure that you focus on that scalp to remove that buildup, that gunk, that dirt, and then run the foam through your hair to remove all of that product that you applied during the week. You don't want to be using just a conditioner to cleanse or just a co-wash to cleanse. If you're using a co-wash, you can do it in the middle of the week if you need to refresh your hair. Yes, use a co-wash. But if you're using a co-wash, you also need to make sure that you're properly cleansing your scalp and your hair with a regular shampoo. When you're done washing your hair, you shouldn't be feeling any grease, anything on top of your hair. It should be squeaky clean, so your hair is ready to receive that deep conditioner that is going to nourish it, to give it all of the moisture that it needs. The next reason, dead ends. Your ends are the oldest and driest part of your hair. They've been through it. They've been through the twisting, the braiding, the curling, the brushing, the combing, everything. So there comes a time that they say, hey sis, it's time for me to go. So then that's the exact time that you need to get a trim or a cut. The longer that you wait between your cuts, the more that you'll have to cut when you finally have to do it. If you go to the hair salon just once a year, like it's a little treat for you, I do understand that's completely fine, but you need to make sure that you're trimming your ends every 3 to 4 months to keep them looking nice and sharp. If you're doing braid outs or twist outs, you'll feel that your ends are drier, they're rougher, and that's the time for them to go. The last reason is over-processing with color. This won't apply to everyone. However, I do get a lot of questions about this. Color will make your hair drier than usual. That's a fact. Now, you can work with it, that's for sure. When you apply color on your hair, it will alter the normal makeup of your hair. You'll be either removing pigment or adding pigment into your hair. Then your cuticle will be raised for that pigment to leave or for that pigment to attach to your hair. I will never suggest on this channel to do a box dye on your natural hair. It's basically every hairstylist's nightmare. If you really want to apply color, make sure that you're able to save and go to a hairstylist to have it done for you, because you'll end up paying for it in the long run. If it's something short term that you want, there's sprays, there's fake creams that you apply on your hair and then that gives you like the hair color-ish. But please, 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 please do not do a box color at home. Save up your money and go to a hairstylist. If you do end up coloring your hair, make sure that the products that you'll be using after can be used on colored hair, and baby that hair. Give it the moisture, give it the protein that it needs. It's really not the time to be doing clay mask or DIY products on your colored hair. These were all the tips that I had for you guys. Deep condition your hair, reduce the oils that you're applying to your hair. Trim your ends. If you have color, baby that hair and use quality products to give you that moisturized, lustrous, healthy hair that we all want. If you did enjoy my content today, be sure to leave me a notepad emoji in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye guys.